Chaos Kram. I am Chaos, and he is
Kram.
Wanted to do a react video, and it's nothing crazy, but I thought it would be pretty funny to show him, to see if he would react.
And to be fair, unlike most react videos, I did not see this beforehand.
Exactly.
You get some fake reactions, and I'm not one of those that go like, "What? Wow!"
Let me get 10 on.
Man, let's got numbers out there.
Let me go look.
Fuck all that. Let me get 20 on.
So I find it funny because you get the gist of the,
I get
the joke. Yeah,
it's one of those things where you go in. And you're like, oh, I know where I'm parked, and then you go in like, oh wait, where am I parked?
Yeah, then you want to, but then sometimes we as make it be like, this dude's an idiot, man. And you're like,
I'll give it a
where did I park at? Yeah, it's like the same thing. So my question to you is, have you ever been in a situation where you made fun of someone of doing something and then you ended up doing the same
all the
thing?
time? All the time.
You have an example?
Not off the top of my head, but
Yeah.
I'm really good at like sense of direction and where I'm at. And I forgot what my car was the other day, and I was like, God, I feel like an idiot because I'm always like, how do you not know where your car is?
Yeah, I think everyone in their own right has done that at least once in their life.
Yeah.
And especially like, I know for me, I would actually be intentional on like, I parked in row B/A. I see my car here, and then you go to Walmart. Walmart sucks. First off, their whole just outlook on their parking structure is retarded. Sorry, that's my opinion. But anyways, it's like you go into it knowing where you parked, you do your thing, you go shopping, etc., and then you come back. And then you feel like an idiot. Another thing too. Okay, let's go here. Have you ever parked somewhere and you went to the wrong vehicle?
Oh, yes, yes. I was working in downtown Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I really wanted some Boston Market.
Nice.
Which they're not like around anymore.
Yeah,
they're really hard, but they're
it's a great restaurant. Good food. Yeah.
So I went in. I backed my car in because that's just the way I was trained and raised. Is you back your car in because when you go, you can see where your
surroundings.
So I go at the Boston Market. I order me and my wife food, and it's a lot of food. And I'm hungry and I'm smelling it. I'm like,
so good.
I go up to my car. I hit the button. I hear it go ding ding, and I get in it and I sit down and I'm like, this isn't my car.
Oh, you sat in the car?
I sat in a car that wasn't even my car. And then I'm like, oh shit. And I was like, let me get out before I get shot. Because first of all, I'm in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Right? And then I'm like, somebody might think I'm stealing their car and I'm going to get shot. And I jumped out of that thing like the seat was on fire. And my car was literally like, it was either like an empty space in between or just right next to it. But the thing is, we were both backed in, both it wasn't the exact same brand or model or whatever, but both same color.
Yeah.
And like, either a Honda and a Toyota, but you know how they have similar body styles or something like that?
Yeah.
But like as soon as I sat in, I knew the interior didn't make sense. But I was like, oh man, and I got out as quick as I could.
I'm going to say this. I kind of blame companies or car companies that make their vehicles nowadays because I had a work vehicle. I won't say what work vehicle it was, but I was at work and I had a work vehicle, and normally, I can, just... If you don't lock it, you can still press the button to open up the latch or the trunk. And long story short, I was working, and apparently there was a vehicle, the exact same vehicle as my vehicle, and it didn't really correlate in my brain cells. So I walk up and I press the button, and mind you, it opened. And I'm over here and I'm like, wait a minute, this is in my car.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I beeline it to that I realized that I parked on the other side of the dang parking lot. My point is that yes, we all have those moments of stupidity.
Well, that's the thing. I'm walking to make sure I don't, I got 2 bags of food. I hit the button. I hear whatever the noise is, and then I open the door. So I'm like, you're not thinking like the door opens.
Yeah.
I heard the beep.
Insane.
But so to add to it, I travel for work, like to the airport, and I'll go for a couple days. So I do take a photo where I park at the airport.
That's good.
Even though I almost park in the same spot, and even though I never have, in the last 4 years, I've never had to use the photo to find my car because I'll get off the plane. And just
You'll
kinda
remember
instinctively,
just
like,
muscle memory.
But I know the one time I'll forget to take the photo, like that's when I won't find my car.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
It would not be hilarious. It would be sad. And surprisingly, because people I travel with, because I've not had a hard time. Only once I had to go to the front desk and like, can you tell me what room number I have? Because it'll be one of those weeks where you, like I'll stay in like 3 different hotels in like 4 days because every night it's a new hotel because you're traveling. And like one night I was like, I don't even know what room I'm in. I had to go up to the front desk like, hey, can you tell me what room I'm in? But luckily I've never not like couldn't find my car. Which is something that happens to people who travel a lot because they like, you know, they're not familiar with what their car is. But to me, I'm excited because you got this new different car. So you're like, look at this car that's fun and exciting.
Nice.
That's not yours.
Heck yeah.
So-
Okay, so yeah, I guess our question to you guys is, was there...
I'm not asking a question.
Well, screw you then. Have you ever had those moments where, you know, you would make fun of something and then you're the same bastard that end up doing the same thing? Or just, what's a story where you would pride yourself on, like, oh, I would never do that, but then you end up doing it?
I have another example. Only because I love you and I want to share.
Good.
So I'm into firearms. Can we say that on YouTube without
I guess so, yeah.
the monitor?
Second
So
Amendment,
that's the
right?
only time I'm going to say it.
You're into the Second Amendment? Is
Yeah,
that it, right?
yeah. I'm into the pew-pews, right? Because I don't want to get... We're trying to build a brand here. So anyway, so I'm real, like, I know how to handle them. I know how to, you know, and I understand the safety, and I preach it all the time.
You're like Jason Bourne.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that. But so... I went to an outdoor place where a friend of mine, it's a hunting club. So, but during the off season, people go there and they can shoot their guns, and there's no real like. It's just be safe, and everybody knows like if you're gonna shoot, you shoot this way. So I brought an SKS. It's a rifle. It's a Chinese rifle. It's similar to like an M1 Grand maybe, and I'm gonna get, if we have viewers, I'm gonna get shit for this for not knowing. So I pull back the bolt action, load the gun.
Nice.
And I put the bolt forward. I pull up the gun, the pew. I pull the trigger. I hear a click. The click means that the hammer has not gone. The hammer has gone forward, and the striking pin has gone forward, but the gun doesn't fire.
Ooh.
So I'm thinking like, huh? And I look. I do a slight look, and I see that the bolt didn't go all the way in. Right now, you might not know, and I'm not trying to make fun of you.
Very good.
So you should pull it back, unload the firearm, and make sure everything's safe.
Yeah, before you
continue to try and shoot. Yeah, my dumbass pushes the bolt further into the gun, which makes the gun fire. And when you fire that type of weapon, the bolt pushes back. Well, the full force of the bolt went right into my hand. As soon as that happened, I put the gun down and said, okay, I'm done for today. I was like, I felt like a complete idiot because I'm always like preaching gun safety. And then I did the one thing that, or not the one thing, but I did something that was stupid that somebody who's experienced with weapons should know. You should, if you have it malfunction, you either need to stop and reevaluate what's going on or you know, anyway, yes, you should stop and reevaluate. So anyway, I felt like an idiot for the rest of that day.
I guess the last question is, have you ever felt like an idiot and did something that you
every day in my
life?
life?
Till then, guys.
Bye.
Good. That was good.